Welcome to day one of traveling to the 2026 UWI Inter-Campus Games. It's a very large contingency, so we had these two trucks pack all our luggage and transport them to the airport for us. And after that, we had to go sort through to see which bags were ours and pick them up so that we could bring them into the airport for check-in. It was kind of a little late because we were there a little bit early and they weren't ready for us as yet. So we kind of just had to stash a little bit and wait to check us in. But the check-in process was a breeze and, we checked through the security checkpoint fairly easily. I don't know why I'm fighting with my belt. Like, literally, I don't even know why I have to take this belt off because it's made of plastic. I bought this belt many years ago because it was supposed to help us get through the security checkpoints easier because no part of it is metallic. It's purely made of plastic, so it won't set off any of the alarms or anything. But they always insist on me taking the belt off to pass through the security checkpoints anyway. Like, the guy literally looked at me and said, "He don't care if my belt make out of paper, I still have to take it off." And then, UWI Mona is sponsored by Puma, so big up to Puma. And we were checked through a little bit early, so we got some time in the departure lounge to grab a little light snack before heading down to the boarding area. I don't remember what them call it. Just call it the boarding area. As I was growing up, this was not so beautifully laid out. The airport has gotten a number of renovations over the years, and now we have these beautiful artwork on the wall. And also these little lounge seats, which I've never actually gotten a chance to use, because every time I come through this area, most of them are taken up and or it's time for us to hurry up and go board.
Good afternoon and welcome to flight 1376 for Lauderdale. My name is Natasha and I'll be assisting your flight today along with
And that's the plane we're going to board. Caribbean Airlines flies straight to Trinidad. But of course they were not ready for us, so we had a little wait out there. I think the plane arrived late and then they had to get it prepared for us. So we're there for quite a long time before the flight was ready to board. And then, of course, the flight was like basically fully booked out. So the boarding process took a little time too because of a very long line just to get on the flight. But of course, that's just a part of the process, so no fuss. And of course, I was there long enough to forget what my seat number was. So I had to just remind myself that my nightmare is coming to pass and I was actually not going to be in a window seat. I hate not being in a window seat. Like, of the top 5 things I hate about traveling, not being in a window seat is number one. Anyways, it was a fairly good flight and we were up in the air in no time, just enjoying the little view that I could get since I don't have no window seat. But lo and behold, the cabin service delivered one delicious chicken wrap and my favorite beverage in the world, coffee. Flight was fairly smooth. I did take advantage of watching a movie while I was up there. I watched the Superman movie and not too long after, they brought us wine. Of course, I'm going to accept the wine. Come on, it's wine. What's not to love? Anyways, it was a 2-hour flight, so sooner than later, I finished the movie and we were able to land safely in Trinidad. Since I was seated towards the rear of the airplane, I was one of the last persons to leave, and almost everybody was gathered outside the airport. Basically waiting on
Team manager, how much are we?
the buses came fairly quickly and another truck to transport our baggage. I think eventually, yeah, they had to bring like 2 of those trucks to transport the baggage, but we had our own bus, like track and field had its own bus. And here's my tea, guys.
Don't make some noise now.
By the way, big up to our bus driver in Trinidad. Pure dancehall music is playing on the way there, so we felt very welcome. The check-in process when we got to our residence was fairly easy, and I was in my room in no time. Honestly, guys, by this time, I'm really just so tired that all I wanted to do was sleep, but also they had a little snack package for us, so of course I'm going to devour that before I get ready for bed. One thing is certain and 2 things for sure, the room did hot. I call it a hot box. This fan was working overtime and it really and truly was not keeping up, even with the windows open. But you know what? Food I forget devoured. Give you guys a view of what was in the snack box. It was some kind of sandwich, fried chicken, some pastry, and I don't know what that other thing was. Of course, there was like a little goodie bag waiting for us inside the room. So just to show you what was inside there. Um, Pink water bottle. I don't think I'll ever use that. I brought my own water bottle with me, which is a metal water bottle that can actually keep my hydration cool. But also there was this rag inside there that I'm not sure if it's supposed to be decorative or you're supposed to use it. I don't know. Like stuff like this when I use them for anything. There was also like some key ring with a bottle opener, always useful, and a pen, always useful since I'm going to be coaching and maybe have to sign up some forms. And then the most useful thing in there was the Nescafe coffee packs, which I don't know. I don't think those going to last past the first full day that we were there. Anyways, I was really tired, so got ready for bed, and that was it.